Hey guys, so long time no see. I'm cleaning my room because Thursday is Thanksgiving and we think that we're going to have company over. We just don't know yet. I don't know. Yeah, I thought I'd make this video because of who it's about and what it is. And I know it's not really part of the season, but it kind of blew up again. This is like the third time in less than a year. So, does that tell you what kind of person we're going to talk about today? You know, we're going to go all the way back, though. We're going to go back to when me and her first started being friends. This person is going to be named April. And when the time comes for more names, that's what we're going to do. Well, actually, there is a time for more names. So, the other person, which is the guy, is going to be named Ryan. So, those are the two people's names at the moment. There's probably going to be more. And, of course, Carmen and me. But y'all know Carmen and me. So, it was in kindergarten. First day. Of course, you all know my last name, which is Star. So, right beside me, on one side, because her name was close to it, was April. And on the other side was Carmen. And let me go back a little farther. I went to preschool. I was a preschool child, and I had met this guy. I know, it's so bad to say. I met a guy in preschool, but I really did. Me and him don't even talk now. But I met a guy in preschool, and he actually was in my kindergarten class also, and that was Ryan. So me, Conan, and Ryan, all the time during, like, recess or somehow, like, I think we had to have recess inside a couple of times, so me and them would play together and all this other stuff. Well, April decided that she wanted to play with me, and only me. So she drove me away from the guys, which was perfectly fine. Just got an email, which was perfectly fine. I didn't care. It was just like, yeah, sure, I should probably play with my own gender. The guys are just talking about, like, Pokemon, and I knew what Pokemon was, but I didn't know what, like, Yu-Gi-Oh was or anything like that. But I knew about Pokemon. So, I went to play with the girls, and of course we played, like, shopping, or teacher, or house, or things. Not like kid stuff. So, that was hunky dory. Well, by the end of the year, me and her had decided we were best friends. Yeah. I was that kind of girl. So, me and her were best friends. Alrighty, back to the story. After kindergarten, I moved to another elementary school. I didn't move towns. I just moved to another elementary school because we had two. And one went from first till, I think, 8th grade. So it was like a middle school, elementary school combined. Or maybe it just went up to 6th grade. I don't remember. It's like one of those two things. And the other one went, like, from kindergarten to 6th grade. Or no, kindergarten through, yeah, it was 3rd. I went there, and so did she. But, so me and her were in the same grade again. Or, well, same class. And I don't think anything really happened. I think we just, like, played again together and all that. I don't really remember. I don't really remember 1st grade. It's like a blur. But 2nd grade came around. And no, we didn't sit by each other at all in 1st grade. And 2nd grade was when they first started really teaching you, okay, we need a vocab word. Okay, so how do you spell cat? Like that. And I would get, like, maybe C's on it. That was on a good day. And again, I had eye problems that they didn't find out until 3rd grade. So, it was also a problem. So I think it was because she was, like, right beside me, because one week we would change seats, I think every week or something, or every month. I don't remember. But one day she was, like, right beside me. And I got a perfect score on my vocab words, and everyone thought I cheated off of her. That was fun. I think still to this day she thinks I cheated off of her on that one vocab word test, or those couple vocab tests. No, I think it was just her, like, blabbing in my mouth, or my ear. Something like that. I don't remember. Anyways, so then 3rd grade comes along, and in 2nd grade was my last year at that other school because then they closed it. That's a funny story. My grandmother, when she was in 2nd grade, they opened up the school. When I was in 2nd grade, they closed the school. That's a funny story. I just think it's a coincidence. I really do. I just think it's funny and a coincidence. But back to the story. Back to the other story. So me and her are no longer in the same class. Sorry if this is a different angle. My memory card ran out, so I had to do that. But anyways, we were so heartbroken the first day of recess, everything else. Well, I guess she wasn't too heartbroken. Because I don't even know how long into it. I think it was like 2 or 3 weeks into the school year. We had this big long line of swings. It was like 30 swings there. And I think at one point during some school year she was like, "You are my right hand girl. You are my right hand girl." Like, that was the kind of person she was. So, or I should say is. She then, like, finds another group of friends. And I still have, like, stuck. Remember, I'm like 8-year-old. I'm like an 8-year-old. I have this stuck in my head that I'm her right-hand girl. I should be right at her right side 24/7, anytime I can be, all that other stuff. So, one day, they were at, like, the very, I think, if you're walking straight ahead, it would be the left side, but if it was, like, right side, you know what I mean? She was there, and she was on that swing. So, I had to sit on the right beside her. That's where I had to sit. And someone else was sitting there. So I'm like, that is my swing. That is my spot. That is my swing. April was like, just get off. Like, I'd never done that before. So she was just like, just get off. Like, it shocked her, I think, or something. So, the girl gets off. We play, whatever. Then, I think it was like the next day or next week, one of those two. They get on right in the middle of the swings. And I go up to them, and April was like, "They left your swing alone. Your swing is over there. Go over there." And remember, this was like my best friend. Like, in a 8-year-old, this was like my best friend. She's telling me to go away. Like, literally telling me to go away. So I did. And I was thinking, oh, maybe she just, like, wants to talk to these friends for a little bit. Like, I'll just go away. I'll just leave her alone for a little bit later. Cool off or whatever I did. Like, I literally thought it was my fault. But she was telling me to go away. Alrighty, again, sorry if you can hear the background noise. My stepdad came home, so he's watching the news. But anyways, back to the story, and I don't even remember where I left off. I think I left off with the playground incident. So, I go over to that little swing, and literally, like, it's by itself, like, it's over in that little corner, and there's no one in the other one. And there's, like, no one in the other swing either. Like, the two next to it. Next to the other empty swing. So I sat on the right swing, and I start swinging, and it's kind of like, I started singing like a lonely song or something, and all of a sudden I hear, "Oh look, she's singing, isn't that so cute and so sweet?" And I got off the swing. I didn't say anything. I got off the swing, and I went to go play on the playground, which this elementary school, it was a row of swings, and there's this little pathway and there was grass on the edge of the pathway, so it was kind of like a bridge, and then there was the rest of the playground. So no teacher saw this, nothing like that. So I just went on the pathway and went back to playing, and I met back up with Ryan and Conan, and I played with them. So, yeah. Then, 5th grade comes around. 4th grade, I think me and her, like, passed in the hallway, and I talked to her that was the only time I really talked to her. So then, in 5th grade, my dad died. So then, she was all, oh my gosh, I'm so low. And this was, like, middle school. We were now in middle school. So we in middle school. It's like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. If you have any knee in the shoulder to cry on, you should cry on my shoulder. I don't know why she just like him. I shouldn't have lips. I don't know. She's like, you can come cry on my shoulder. So, like after a week, like into the funeral, she didn't come. She didn't make a card like everyone else did. Nothing like that. So I'm like, okay. Like I come back, and of course it's like 3 days after. Like it was viewing the funeral, and then a day after, or a day before, or like something like that. And then I go back to school. Like everyone was like, "Why are you in school right now?" But I was, because education is important, more important than your mentality, according to my mother. So she was like, "We need to get back to normal life ASAP." Okay, Mom, I don't know who you're talking to, me or yourself. So, of course, I'm gonna be crying. Like everything still reminded me of my dad, and it was, all the rooms were still raw. Everything was raw. So every day at recess, sometimes I would like tear up. I would cry just a little bit, and you know what she did? My best friend decided to go to the teacher and be like, she's crying hysterically, and I don't know how to calm her down, and I think she might be suicidal. Like, this is 5th grade. This is 5th grade, so 10 years old. It's like 10. Okay. Like, excuse me, what? So then I learned that my emotions inside me. Pretty much after that week, I was like, okay, I'm not going to cry anymore. I'm done. Going to see the counselor. Done with everyone thinking I'm suicidal. I'm done with it. So I stopped crying. Fixed everything. Yeah, fixed everything. Except for one little thing. Her rumors. I would hear, did your mom adopt you? Like, she's that much older, and she had you. Like, what? Like, are you sure you're not adopted? I'm like, no. Like, who told you I was adopted? She's like, your best friend did. No, I ain't adopted. Like, this had been going on since 2nd grade, that I can remember. I remember, like, her family would tell me something, so I would tell other people, because her family told me. And she would come back to school and be like, no. Like, no. Like, one year she was gone for a whole week, and everyone was like, where is she? Where is April? And I asked her grandfather, because her grandfather did the same church as I did. And he's like, oh, she has pneumonia, she'll be fine, like she's contagious a little bit, but we're just keeping her home and all this other stuff. So like, okay, I go to school, I'm like, she has pneumonia, she'll be okay. And school, and everyone's like, oh, I'm so sorry that you have pneumonia, and she's like, well, I just had a cold. Like, what? I'm like, your grandfather told me you had pneumonia, and she's like, well, you shouldn't have told everyone. Excuse me? What? Like, what? You were gone for a whole week. A lot of people were worried because you were the popular girl. Like, not. Like, she had a lot of friends. But, like, after a couple of years, that friend list kind of dwindled down a little bit. Like, I think, as I said, in, like, 3rd grade, she had, like, a whole mob around her. In 5th grade, she had like 5, maybe. I stuck around. I really, like after that week, I was like, no, I'm done. I'm done with you. So I go hang out with like other people in our grade. Of course, there was Ryan and Conan and now a new guy who was named Jason. I dated Jason and Ryan and Conan. All 3 of them. That's fun. Sorry guys, Conan kind of called and he's still on there. So if you hear like little bits of a game or something, that's that. I turned him down completely, so you may not be able to hear him. He cannot hear me because he does not agree with this. So it's not the story behind it. He's afraid that April is going to come after me because of the ending of the story. What was I? 5th grade. Right? Yeah. So I learned to keep my emotions in and all that fun stuff. And then I started being friends with this new girl named Ashley. It's Ashley for us. So me and Ashley became friends, which in turn me and Melissa became friends. This is in 5th grade. So then, actually I think it's more 4th grade. Yeah, 4th grade me and Ashley become friends. I mean, Melissa became friends because, of course, April's not having anything to do with me that year. So 5th grade comes around, I go back to April, cry on her shoulder for a week, and then gets told to suicide and all this other stuff. Stop crying forever. Not like forever, but stop crying. Go back to Ashley and Melissa. Me and of course Ashley hangs out with her cousin. So we all 6 are hanging out. And then 6th grade comes along. I think Ryan was away. Jason and Gunn are still friends. Me and Ashley had a fall. No. Yes, me and Ashley had a falling out. So me and Ashley are kind of not friends, kind of are. Because at the end of 5th grade, she tells Conan that I like him.